Here's a 3D printer, and after about 3 hours, this is a satisfying 3D print. Whoa! But that's just the start, because from here on, I'm gonna create tons of things that move, make noises, spin, and even prints that can merge into each other. So buckle up and let's hit it! The first 3D prints I made are called FlexiGrids, and you've actually already seen one. Yeah! At first it looks like a bunch of cubes, but while it's printed, these sliding rails are built in and connects all the cubes together. So it's not just a chunk, but what's awesome is no matter what part you pull from, the other cubes fall down so nice. So much so I printed another one, this time in a different shape. Instead of cubes, it's hexagons. It's low-key a little thicker, but because it's smaller, it's a lot easier to hold. The color wave is pretty solid, it works like it's supposed to, and both are very satisfying. Now, which one of these is better? There's an easy way to tell. Give them a poke. Yeah, let's just say this one. The more cubes, the better. Now, I call these next ones satisfying illusions. Because while this looks like a flat hexagon, if you move it even slightly, every layer shifts. Oh my! This is like the crack of fidget toys. You can lift it up and down to create noises, use 2 fingers, and rotate to make a pattern. And low-key, I just flip it around. The way it works is pretty simple. It's big on the outside, and the layers go smaller towards the middle. But I wanted to try another shape as well. A star. God, what a bougie color. To be honest, this star is like better than the other one in every single way. It sounds clean. Oh man, it looks so good. I made this in my house. And overall, this deserves a like. I want 10,000, boys. Now, if you've ever been in public school in like 2015, you'll know exactly what these are. Fidget spinners. So I 3D printed the best ones I could find. And there's 3 different levels. Clapped, solid, and professional. So to start, here is a dragon scale top spinner. Besides the keychain, he's built like one nunchuck with a bunch of spikes. And to spin it, you only need to use your thumb. That's pretty good. And the middle spins too. Now you might be wondering why I would call this clapped. This is gonna sound crazy, but just start gripping it. Oh, hell no. I'm not even kidding. I even bread tested it and look, bro, cooked. So for level 2, I printed planetary gears. Inside this ring, there's 5 separate gears all connected. The sides have stubs, but the best part is when you start touching it. Take a finger, insert it in the middle, and spin. Yo! Now usually for fidget spinners, you need a bearing in the middle to make it spin, but just like a gear, it spins based on these little nubs all around it. Hell yeah. But lastly, this fidget spinner is so good, you have to assemble it. Step 1, insert all of the white parts on each pole. I love gears. Step 2, attach the back plate to cover the gears. And step 3, attach the blades. Whoa! Yo! This is insane! It was so simple to put together too. By spinning this top part, it creates this awesome illusion. And bro, I feel like I'm gonna hypnotize myself. You will smash like. You will smash like. Alright, I'm done with this, bro. I literally can't express how cool this is. However, now we're gonna flip it in a completely different direction and show off what I call flip outs. You'll see what I mean. First up is a knife handle with a blue textured outside and pink grips. And if you flip it to the left and back to the right, now you hopefully get the name. The way it works is this knob slides out with gravity and then quickly clicks into place. So it slides and then locks. Honestly, it reminds me a lot of CSGO, especially one of those knives that people gamble for. However, the only drawback is I don't think 2 inches is gonna be enough. That's tough. When I took it outside, it looked a little goofy. It can't even cut a leaf, but fun nonetheless. However, if you don't like small blades, look no further. This appears to only be 5 inches at first, but if you've ever seen those lightsabers in the early 2000s that get longer when you whip it out, yeah. Oh, that's sick! This all-black katana not only looks cool, but oh nah, it's bigger than the ruler now. So to test it, because it's too big to swing in the house, let's whip it out in public. Holy moly, boys! Now, why is this satisfying? You can hit things and make all sorts of noises. swinging in the air makes different whoosh sounds. But I did find one problem.
Now the only tough part is getting this back in.
Other than that, to be honest with you, I just wanted to 3D print some weapons. Okay, now it's time for a speed round. Even though these next ones are small, I 3D printed basic fidgets that I know y'all will mess with. Starting with cassette tape. Whoa. From the outside, it looks retro. It's pretty realistic. There's a chain, but when you press this button, the tapes inside eject. Whoa. Now snap the top back in and rinse and repeat. The way it works is it comes with 2 tapes and each has strong magnets. Woo. So when you put them back in the holder, they intensely connect. This is a box of Oreos, but when you open it up, something's not quite right here. Introducing a 3D printed Oreo slider. This is definitely the most edible looking print in the whole video. It even has the Oreo grooves. But if you try to take it apart, oh, what? You'll notice it has magnets inside, so you can fidget and move the layers around. See what I mean? It's fun, easy, and you know I love magnets. This is a fidget box, and honestly, I don't have to say much, just listen. It's pretty fun to use, and
this is like the Nintendo Switch of fidget toys.
It's definitely not quiet though. Oh my gosh! This next one's a rainbow infinity cube, and the whole point is that you can turn it inside out infinitely. I just realized I've been doing this for like 40 seconds. What the? It's honestly pretty simple. Nice hinges. Now besides little fidget toys, they're nothing compared to what I call spin downs. These come in 2 parts, the point and whatever this is. Wait, we gotta appreciate this color wave. Now you can probably tell how this works already, but you take both pieces and... oh, we gotta run that back. Why does it sound so crisp? Even though it really only has one use. When they merge together, it's so satisfying, I don't even care. And because I thought this was cool, this one's called the Dragon Tower. From the name, we obviously got a red dragon, but I love the details of everything. Each piece is intricately made. The grooves in the tower are kind of satisfying. However, in the end, this thing is low-key clapped. Yeah, that does not work well. Let me ask you a question. We've seen all sorts of basic 3D prints, but have you ever seen a 3D printed machine? Like anything functional. This first one comes in 8 different parts, and once you assemble everything together and use a hammer to secure it, this is called planetary evidence. The name is super bougie, but basically, if you turn the front nub, it displays how gravity works pretty well. And guess what? It works in the other direction too. Yeah, that's it. Still satisfying though. However, this next machine took over 11 hours to print. The Marble Maze, featuring many different paths and valleys. This thing is built like a whole castle. And what's crazy, along with the main build, you get 3 separate parts. A wind down thingy, a cap, a lever? Gosh, I gotta learn engineering. But once put together, you inject the mechanism here and spin that baby round and round. But
what runs through the machine?
Balls. On Amazon, I ordered 200 steel balls. Damn, that's small. But now we have something to run the track.
Hey, keep moving.
However, to get these steel balls down there back to the top, you use this crank we installed earlier to lift them from the bottom and pop out up here.
Well, you know what we need? More balls!
Hi, boys. Let's give this a test.
Now we're moving!
If this ain't satisfying, I don't know what is. The sound is like shaking a bunch of jelly beans. Ladies and gentlemen, ASMR. But now, to finish off strong, these last 2 prints are so satisfying, they actually became famous online. Merging skulls. At first glance, it genuinely looks cool on its own. The way it's printed allows it to flex and move weird. The different layers create an awesome effect, but nothing even comes close to when you use them as intended. Wow, that's trippy.
Oh, this is crazy.
The reason I printed it in red and blue is because since they merge together, it almost creates this 3D effect. Does it not look like that one COD meme? Bro, this never gets old. How cool. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite satisfying thing was. I honestly love getting into 3D printing, and the possibilities are endless. God bless y'all. Peace.